I'm just so happy my father had a chance to see his kids before he passed. I just want to say thank you.
When her father fell ill, the American Red Cross was able to help get Veronica's brother home from the Navy to speak to his father one last time. It's thanks to your donations that we can connect military families when they need it most. Please donate today at redcross.org.
If you want to work until you keel over, have less of everything in retirement, or give back more of your hard-earned money to the stock market again, then just ignore me. But if you'd like to protect the money you save, receive a steady, predictable retirement income, and enjoy financial security for as long as you live, then listen to this. You can download a free report that reveals the wealth-building secrets Wall Street and the banks don't want you to know. You'll learn how you can get guaranteed growth, safety, and real prosperity without risking your money in the Wall Street casino, and how to get the money you need when you need it, simply by asking for it. This is the best way to have a 100% secure retirement and know your money will last as long as you do. To learn more about this method and to get your free report, go to 52security.com. That's the number 52security.com. 52security.com. Go to 52security.com.
Hurt or injured in a car accident? It can be hard to take the proper legal action after a car accident, but waiting can cost you more. The law requires car accident victims to assert claims promptly. You could lose out by simply waiting. Call 800-709-4667 right now to see what your claim could be worth when handled by a skilled attorney. With a lawyer fighting and speaking up for you, you could be entitled to a big cash award. Call 800-709-4667. That's 800-709-4667. Now it's fast and easy to connect with the legal help you need after your car accident. Call 800-709-4667. The call is free, but you need to act now before time runs out on your claim. You need a lawyer to fight for you, protect you, and get you the compensation you need and deserve. Time's wasting. Call 800-709-4667. That's 800-709-4667. Call now.
I considered suicide so I wouldn't put my family through all the pain.
Many of our warriors are returning home from the battlefield, only to face a new war as they struggle with devastating injuries. At Wounded Warrior Project, we understand. We're there to help.
Even though you think you're broken, you're not. It's the physical and the emotional healing that Wounded Warrior Project provides.
With a gift of just $19 a month, you can join Wounded Warrior Project. You'll help provide critically needed programs and services that rebuild lives.
Beautiful. There you go, buddy.
The ongoing needs of our wounded and their families will continue for many years to come. Now is the time to show your support. Call now or go online with your gift of just $19 a month and we'll send you this Wounded Warrior Project blanket.
It made me feel that there's people out there that care about us.
After this event, we can finally maybe start to heal as a family and move forward.
We need your help. The families are hurting.
For many of our wounded heroes, the greatest casualty is being forgotten. That's why your gift of just $19 a month is so important. Please, call or go online right now.
The following letters were written by our troops.
My dear fellow Americans, I truly appreciate your support. I was starting to wonder if people had forgotten about us over here. But then one of my buddies showed me this website, and now as tears are streaming down my face, I can see for sure that you haven't. Private Emily B., U.S. Army.
It's so heartwarming to see the American people not letting the men and women of the armed forces be forgotten. Your letters make a group of grown men, battle-hardened and gruff, act like a bunch of kids around a Christmas tree. Thanks. Staff Sergeant Matthew H., U.S. Army.
Your support may be the most important thing our troops can carry with them. But don't take our word for it. Take theirs. To show your support, visit americasupportsyou.mil. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Defense and the Ad Council.
Millions of Americans every day are shedding unwanted pounds by taking tested and proven Ultra Lipo Stick. Carbohydrates are bad. Our carbo-fighting antioxidant is good. Just listen to these satisfied customers.
My name is Gail, and I lost like 20 pounds on Ultra Lipo Stick.
My name is Jared, and I lost 46 pounds using Ultra Lipo Stick.
My name is Zach, and I actually gained weight. This stuff sucks!
Ultra Lipo Stick is safe and easy to inject. Just 3 doses 4 times a day discreetly underneath your fingernail. Listen to this.
I used Ultra Lipo Stick and suffered from side effects like uncontrollable greasy discharge.
Ultra Lipo Stick, it turned the armpits of all of my shirts orange. This stuff is crap.
Try it today and see some real results. Ultra Lipo Stick. Not available in stores. Results may vary.
Zinc Media. Feel the power of knowledge.
Most politically incorrect black man on the planet, Rod Eccles.
Well, hello, my fellow Americans. It is I, your lovable host, coming to you live from my bunkerized home studio somewhere within the great granite state of New Hampshire, where the state motto is still live free or die. It is not big government or bust, but that's just the state motto here in New Hampshire. Other state mottos and the federal government motto is evidently big government or bust. It is Tuesday, July the 7th in the year of our Lord, 2015. The number that you can call this evening is 603-835-3224. Now, I don't want to, some of you out there who are listening probably think, well, geez, Rod kind of sounds a little bit down tonight, huh? You know, I go out there and I listen to people, I talk to people, I do the research to do this show, and I do all of this stuff to try to do it a little, save you a little bit of the trouble. But I got to tell you, today was just, what is the 3-letter OMG? I have we got all these people out there who are falling in love with and falling behind Bernie Sanders, a noted and admitted socialist, more likely a communist. And we have all these people who seem to think that, you know what? Hey, why don't we tax that rich person more? Because evidently, when you tax a rich person, you take away from them, everybody else does better, right? I mean, that's the way it's always worked in a socialistic society, and they tax the wealthy to death. Everybody else, who's not rich, well, they get a little bit wealthier, right? No, that's not how it actually works, and I know it's not how it works and happens. But folks, I got to tell you, I've come across a few things that really have me concerned. I mean, they really have me and you gotta understand, you have to understand that you need to get out there. Really, that you need to get out there and participate in this government. This is a participatory style of government. This is not a, sit back and watch it happen type of government. This was designed to be a participatory government from our founders. They made it such that the regular, everyday, average Joe, you and I, could actually participate in the governance of ourselves. By getting out there voting, by getting out there and running, by getting out there and influencing those that you've elected. It's a participatory type of government. And it does not do well when you just sit back and say, oh, well, what can you do? You can't fight City Hall. That's a bunch of BS. You got to fight City Hall, because if you don't, you get the stuff that I'm going to bring to you tonight. Now, I don't want you to get depressed. Well, maybe you should get depressed, because maybe that'll get a lot of you up off your asses and start doing something about this. I mean, it's great and fine and hunky-dory just to go out there and complain, I suppose. But if you don't do anything, then what the hell are you complaining about? If you go out there and you support these idiots who all they want to do is just tax and spend and regulate you, then you don't have anything to complain about, because you're getting what you're voting for. To some degree, I think some of the liberals are getting a taste of their own medicine with this Confederate battle flag thing. I'm not going to revisit that, but just note that some of them are starting to say, especially if you look on social media, you can see, this whole thing about the General Lee from Dukes of Hazzard and pulling the Dukes of Hazzard. You got liberals out there now saying, oh, wait, what? Are you kidding? This is dumb. Well, hello, you idiotic liberals. You voted for this stuff. And when that kid went and shot up the Black Baptist Church and killed 9 people, everybody said, well, it was because of that flag. It's the flag that did it. That Confederate flag, it's got to be banned. Well, yeah, I agree it should not be flying over government buildings and government offices, but just to stop selling it and try to ban it from everywhere, from the public discourse and public view, that's a bunch of BS. I mean, now you even got NASCAR running around saying, well, this is a highly offensive flag. Oh, bullshit, it's highly offensive to you. That's the whole reason for NASCAR. Don't even, look, I'm not a NASCAR fan, and I know NASCAR's history. It's all about being a rebel and that flag. I mean, this is not getting, it is out of hand. And now Hillary Clinton is out there on the campaign trail. This is a woman that was cackling and shrieking about dissenting and saying, we have a right to dissent from our government. Anybody, we can disagree with anybody. Anybody, we have a right to disagree. And now she's out there on the campaign trail. If you diss our, you can't be dissing us. If you diss our government now, you're dissing our democracy as a whole. What kind of BS quote is that? But folks, it gets better. Well, if you want to say or it gets worse. I mean, I beg you and I implore you to get off your collective asses and get out there and look, you got Donald Trump out there who's telling it like it is. And frankly, there are a lot of you got all the GOP running around saying, oh my God, Donald, you can't say that. That's just wrong. That's cruel. And you have the lamestream media who's out there, just pounding away. Oh, Donald, he's a racist and blah, and he's losing all his business. And, people are just abandoning. They shouldn't be abandoning Donald. They should be applauding him because the American people are applauding Donald. They're saying, yay, Donald. You're saying what we've been feeling. I mean, he's up in the polls like you would not believe. Why do you think he's not backing down? Because it's resonating with the people who can put him in the White House, the voter. And you got the stupid GOP running around trying to cover their heads and CYA, cover their asses by saying, oh, no. What Donald Trump said was not racist. The government statistics prove Donald Trump was right. I mean, let's face it. What is it? We released over 36,000 convicted illegal criminals who went out in our American streets and